Hi there, my name is Poissy. Thank you so much for joining our presentation today. So I'll do a quick introduction to myself and kind of what I do as part of my role. So I work for London South Bank University as a apprenticeship relationship manager, and I look after the level 2 and 3 apprenticeship programs at LSBTC. My main part of my role is to engage with employers and essentially I look at their training strategies. I talk about how apprenticeships can contribute to their long-term training plan and what LSBTC can do for them. Part of that is, client interaction, account management, business development. So those are some of my responsibilities as a apprenticeship relationship manager. So I just want to talk about how the group is structured. So it's London South Bank University Group. You've got the university within that, which offers a wide range of courses and a wide range of apprenticeship standards as well. So our apprenticeship standards with the university will be level 4 pathways and above. Those who are wishing to pursue degree pathways in their apprenticeships. I will provide links and everything later on to the presentation so you can have access to the full standards, and I'll talk a little bit more about progression opportunities within the group later. Underneath that, you've got South Bank Colleges, which is a collection of schools. So you have LSBTC, so that's London South Bank Technical College. So that is our new purpose-built flagship technical college that's based in Vauxhall, Nine Elms area. So you would have known it better as Lambeth College, which was previously based in Clapham South, but we are rebranding. We will keep Lambeth College under the South Bank Colleges, and that will the primary focus for Lambeth College will be the gateway courses and the ESOL courses. So yeah, it's a big group, and there are a lot of opportunities within the group to take on an apprenticeship and progress. So I just want to talk a little bit more about LSBTC, which is such a exciting opportunity and development. It's the first of its kind, so it's a flagship technical college based in Vauxhall, Nine Elms area. It's a 10-floor building, and £45 million have been invested within the first phase of the project. So we are looking to host a variety of full-time courses, part-time courses, and apprenticeship standards to students across South London and across London as well. It's got modern state-of-the-art facilities, amazing learning spaces and equipment, supported by the digital hub, where we are looking to support our apprentices, support our learners, and also have an environment that's more employer driven too. We've got our curriculum team who have fantastic resources and industry experts who will be able to deliver quality teaching to our candidates and really support them through their apprenticeship program. And as we mentioned, we are part of the LSBU group, which means that there is fantastic opportunities for progressions for our apprentices who choose to do a level 2 and 3 apprenticeship pathway. They can then progress right up to 4, 5, 6 degree pathway programs if that's what they choose to do in the future. Okay, so I am here today on a Saturday for LSBTC's open day. We have a fantastic view over here of Nine Elms, which is where our new building is situated, and currently I am on the 9th floor. 9-story building. I am going to take you through a quick brief preview of our new facilities. Not all of the rooms are open as of yet, as it's just a preview to the public, but we will have more open days, and everyone can see the full facilities in March, so feel free to come down and have a nosy round. Okay, let's go. So we've reached upon our atrium, sorry, just get the camera angles, atrium area. So we've got a space here where our learners can use to research, do their studying in their own time. Okay, so let's meet the team. We have Sammy Shumo, who is Group Director of the Apprenticeships. Within that, we've got the engagement team. Manjinder Chokran heads up the engagement team as Head of Business Engagement. Within that team, we've got several apprenticeship relationship managers. So you've got myself, who looks after level 2 and 3 programs at LSBTC. And then you've got my colleagues who look after the programs within LSBU, the university. We've also got Helen Collins, implementation manager, and her team who looks after compliance and the systems as well. So there's a lot of group support here, and then we've got the curriculum team who deal directly with the actual delivery of the apprenticeship program. Is an apprenticeship. If you're not sure, you don't know where to start, I'm going to take you through all the steps today. I'm going to talk through what an apprenticeship is, how it works, some of the benefits, and then how you can apply. So what is an apprenticeship? At LSBTC, we have our level 2 and 3 pathways. So on an apprenticeship, you're employed to do a real job while studying for a formal qualification. So with us at LSBTC, you will get your knowledge and classroom-based learning via a day release model. So 1 day a week you'll go in. And the idea is that you will take that knowledge that you've gained from your training and apply it in a meaningful way to your role. So you should be treated the same as any other employee. You should have the same employer rights. You'll have a salary, you'll have holiday leave, and as we mentioned, you are given real life responsibilities. You'll spend 1 day a week doing your training, getting your classroom-based learning, and all that technical knowledge, which will be provided at LSBTC campuses, and you'll have full support from our tutors who will be able to give you industry expert advice and guidance. And the idea is, like I said, you take that knowledge back and you apply it within your role. You're given real-life responsibilities, so you are actually adding value to your organization. You are getting involved in real life projects and you are contributing to those projects in a meaningful way and getting that practical experience that's so valuable for your career and for your future. Let's talk specifically about what apprenticeships are really made out of and how they work exactly. So we've got this little diagram here which says knowledge, skills, and behaviors. So apprenticeships are defined from what we call an apprenticeship standard, and you want to think of that as kind of the syllabus for the program. So apprenticeship standards have been defined by employers, industry experts, and they've basically come together to say that this is what we think a level 2 or 3 apprentice in this role needs to be able to demonstrate for their program. And the apprenticeship standards do comprise of the KSBs, the knowledge component being the training that you would have gained from our LSBTC campus, the learning that you would have done via your day release. Your skills is showing how you apply that knowledge in a practical manner, and then behaviors, which refers to your mindset, so your teamwork, communication, problem solving. So that's what an apprenticeship is built out of, and it's really important that your job role matches the apprenticeship program, because you'll be expected to document a portfolio of workplace evidence, essentially capturing your tasks and projects and showing how you have achieved all those KSBs within your role. Now, most apprenticeships include a EPA, an endpoint assessment. So the final 3 months of your program is where you'll do your final practical assessment, and then you will have an interview with someone from the awarding body, and your whole qualification is awarded. A lot of qualifications, apprenticeship qualifications, depending on which program it is, will have some kind of professional body membership or professional qualification linked to it as well. So who can apply for an apprenticeship? Well, apprenticeships are great working opportunities for those who are looking to start their career journey, who are looking to enter their working life and start their future debt-free, those who are looking to upskill in their current role, or potentially those who are looking for a career change. So an apprenticeship is a great opportunity, especially if you're looking for a career change. It's a pathway into looking at and exploring other opportunities, and it really allows you to upskill, learn on the job, as well as gain real life practical work experience. So some of the entry requirements for an apprenticeship is very important that we discuss this. So you've got maths and English at grades 4 or C and above. So those are the prerequisites for most level 3 apprenticeships. You have to have those as part of your entry requirements. If you don't have maths and English, what you will need to do ahead of your apprenticeship is what we call a functional skills level 2. So that would be equivalent to your GCSEs maths and English. Now, like I said, these are prerequisites, so they're mandatory that you have that to firstly enter the qualification, but also to achieve your qualification as well. You have to have English and maths at GCSE level or at functional skills. And as I mentioned before, you have to be employed in a role that is relevant to your apprenticeship program as well. So if you want to do business admin, you must be working in a business admin role. If you want to do early years, for instance, you've got to be working in a nursery doing an early years role. Very important, because as we previously mentioned, you'll be expected to document and capture your projects and tasks in the workplace, and you can't do that if you're not in the right role. So why might you decide to do an apprenticeship as opposed to going to college and doing maybe an A-level or B.Tech pathway, or going to university and doing a degree pathway? So with an apprenticeship, you can gain industry knowledge in a classroom, which essentially replicates the working environment. So with LSBTC, we are very employer focused, and we are looking to make sure that when our students leave, that they are prepared to join this next generation's workforce. You'll have an opportunity to also apply the knowledge that you've gained from classroom within your organization. So you're going to be working with colleagues, you're going to be getting involved in projects, and you're going to be contributing to that organization in a meaningful way. And as part of that, that will also contribute to your own personal and professional development. And this is, invaluable experience that you can take away with you, add on to your CV, and showcase potentially to any future employers. You can earn a salary as well whilst working and studying, hence starting your career debt-free. We know nowadays that a lot of universities, it costs a lot of money, and starting an apprenticeship, doing an apprenticeship is a great way to have debt-free education and build a strong foundation for your career journey. In terms of apprenticeship salaries, we could talk a little bit more about that. So the minimum wage for an apprentice at the moment in England is £4.81 an hour. We are working with employers who pay more than that, but it's up to their discretion. But that's just the minimum expectations in terms of government requirements within England. So also, depending on your apprenticeship program that you do, by the end of your apprenticeship journey, you will gain professional recognition with whatever industry qualification or membership to a professional body that you have. And these quite often cost a lot of money, but on an apprenticeship program, there is no cost for you at all. So, one of the prerequisites for enrolling onto an apprenticeship program is being employed in a role that matches the apprenticeship program itself. So, if you head over to southbankcolleges.ac.uk/courses/apprenticeships, you can see a full list of our standards that we have available. You can select any of these programs or give you some program information, as well as an application link to apply directly to our college. Now, if you want to see the current employers that we are working with and the current vacancies that we have available, just scroll down and select here apprenticeship vacancies. So these are some of the employers that we are currently recruiting for at the moment. So we've got Lee Marley, which are a huge brickwork company within the UK, and we are currently working with them to recruit for their fast track bricklayer program. And then we've also got early years and dental. So as an example, I'm just going to select find out more. And here you've got some information regarding the vacancy itself. If you select apply online, it will signpost you to find an apprenticeship, which is a government national service used to advertise all the vacancies, all the training providers, and all the apprenticeship programs that are on offer. So here you can find much more details regarding the responsibilities, types of qualification and training you'll get, salary if they choose to disclose, start and end date, and more information regarding the employers. You've got to register to this website, submit your application. What happens then is that application comes through to myself, as I've got access to this Find an Apprenticeship account. Relevant candidates are sent over to the employers. They will choose to screen whatever candidates they take interest in before deciding to employ them. So that's one avenue through our South Bank College's website, having a look at the vacancies that we currently have. Throughout the year, we are constantly talking to employers, so it will be updated. So I would recommend for you to keep an eye out on that. Another avenue is to go on the Find an Apprenticeship website itself. So here you can select search. If I select, for example, early years, and then maybe within 10 miles radius, select search. So this will bring you up all of the apprenticeships available within the area. These will have different training providers, different employers, and then you can choose to apply for as many as possible. Now, the third avenue would be to prepare a cover letter and CV. And what you can do is then contact local employers with your cover letter and CV and express your interest in applying for an apprenticeship, and that you've already got a training provider that you'd like to work with, which is London South Bank Technical College. They will choose again whether they want to interview you or not, and then once you get the placement with them, you can then come back to us, and I myself will reach out as an apprenticeship relationship manager and engage with the employer to start the process of enrollment. So there are several different job boards that you can look at. LinkedIn is very popular. You've got Reed, Google Jobs. You don't necessarily have to apply for an apprenticeship role, but you can choose to apply for maybe a entry-level role or an internship, and then propose the idea of doing an apprenticeship. So you've got sort of those 3 avenues that you can choose to apply from. And if you need more information, then do feel free to reach out. I'll share my contact details at the end, and then perhaps the college can support you as well. So I'm going to run you through the end-to-end application journey and sort of give you an overview of how it works from start to finish. So you've got the application stage here where you submit your application via the South Bank College's website, which will then be received by our admissions and curriculum team. They will be able to provide you with some information, advice and guidance from their perspective, so from curriculum to learner perspective, in regards to how the program works. They will also do some initial assessments with you and make sure that the entry requirements have been verified and that's been met. I myself, as an apprenticeship relationship manager, will engage with your employer and just make sure that everybody is on the same page. So once those initial assessments have been met and we've verified your entry requirements, we've verified that you have an employer, then you'll be given a conditional offer. Following that, you'll be invited for enrollment and induction. There you will start your apprenticeship program. Now, we have several intakes throughout the year for business, admin, early years, and dental. And then all of our other programs will be running from September onwards. So I'll talk a little bit later on about what kind of programs that we have available, so you have a full breakdown of that. So yeah, there you would start your apprenticeship journey. The length of the program is dependent on each program as they vary. As part of your on-program learning, you will come in for your day release, and you will conduct your assessments, do your portfolio until the point you are what we call gateway ready. When you are gateway ready, you then enter your endpoint assessment, which is the final 3 months of the program before your qualification is fully achieved. So that's the indicative apprenticeship journey from end to end. So LSBTC offers a wide range of programs. So we've got construction, and within that we've got bricklayer, PMO, the civil engineering, electrician, surveying technician. We've also got business admin, our early years sector, dental nurse, and then we've also got our catering programs. For full program information, I will include a link in this presentation where you can have a look at all of our listings and more specific details regarding each of those programs. LSBTC students have a great advantage in that we are part of the LSBU group, so the London South Bank University group, meaning that they can join on a level 2 and 3 apprenticeship with the college and progress right up to level 4, 5, 6. So that's degree level with the university. So they'll get full end-to-end support with LSBTC, and they'll get support at the university as well, meaning that they can further their career opportunities with the group, and should they choose to stay with their chosen employer, they can really grow within that organization as well, or even if they wanted to, they can progress with another employer and add on to their personal career development. Okay, so thank you so much for joining our presentation today. I hope it's been useful for you in terms of finding out more about LSBTC's apprenticeship opportunities. Please visit our South Bank College's website so you can have a look at our full listings and for links on how to apply. You've got my contact details there. Our next open day will be on the 23rd of March, so please come down and have a look at our facilities, meet our curriculum team, meet myself. If you want to have a conversation in person, I'm happy to speak with you and answer any questions. So yeah, like I said, I hope it's been useful, and hopefully I will hear from some of you. Thank you.